Yo, what's up? Welcome back to another episode of Trying from Blank. I haven't done one of these in quite a while now. Been working on other content and other videos, but it's a series I want to stay on top of for sure, and definitely is a series that a lot of people enjoy. Today's episode is going to be on BIGTIME. So obviously a altcoin that's fairly new to the market, and also an altcoin which had some hype around it when it first came about, and has sort of died off since. We'll stick to the listing. Has sort of had that crazy rally, and I got some really nice moves on it, and now just fizzling out really. So going to be looking at whether BIGTIME is actually done, and whether the phase and the hype over it has fizzled out, or is there potential setups that we could be looking at. So I'm going to try and find a couple of setups that we could be taking, what we need to be looking for, and also like maybe a spot accumulation area on a market-wide pullback. So without a doubt, obviously we're looking at that 0 to 5 area to be a really nice level for an entry, especially if we feel the wick from back in the start of January, the flush at the start of the year. Definitely a really nice area to bid. Obviously, we could be looking at this whole sort of region on spot down here. So, looking at potentially a sort of 15% range to pick up spot. That would be my ideal area for BIGTIME to go to right here. 0.25. We got nice volume node edge here, which should hold on a retest and likely continue. Obviously, if BIGTIME dropped back below this region and would start selling off probably back towards that 0.1. Obviously peaked at $1. I think that move was almost a 500% move in total. So the potential is there, and obviously project wise it has got some hype behind it, and definitely some people are interested in the project, but just for the time being has had this mass call off since the hype is over. Clearly we can see this got some sort of downtrend to it, capping price right now. The best way to do this is by looking on the line tool, and we can see on the daily that clearly price is getting capped by this downtrend. So for a larger breakout, we're going to be looking for this downtrend to sort of be broken, and looking at breaking the 0.45 region, or even likely towards this 0.5. So they're the sort of key areas we're looking at here. Like the breakdown of this 0.45 level has not yet been reclaimed. So ideally we need to get back above this. Looking at the the body side of things, you can clearly see that is that level to break. That 0.55 is also a really nice area to get back above. So for now, structure is bearish and probably just ranging here, right? If we could say that this is clearly a range forming BIGTIME in this sort of region. We go on the lower time frame and have a look how this is playing out. So yeah, downtrend needs to be broken. I think if we can get a breakout on BIGTIME above 0.45 and this daily breakout, we can go to 0.55 and flip there. We're looking at probably seeing a full-on move higher. So spot bids down here, we'll mark that. Spot. From here, that's a 37% bid lower, which is pretty nice if we can get it. Any spot bids down towards this region. Regarding a long, my ideal scenario right now would be watching for a break into these lows and then reclaiming this region before a move higher. If we did get a break into these lows, I'd look, like I said, watched for that reaction back above this sort of level here. A little bit of a momentum div coming in right now as well, and like a 3 drive. 1, 2, 3, right? It's like step down, and also on the RSI and the awesome oscillator is curling up, so have potential for a bottom here. I think if Big Time can reclaim 0.386, we can look to take a long, and maybe that would be the start of a move towards 0.45 and the daily breakout, right? I think that would be the setup for me here. So first case would be, you know, potentially we go for a sweep here. If we don't, that's fine. Watch at the reclaim of 0.384 from here. We can look to take a long. Invalidation is simple. Just below these lows. TP1 towards that 0.45. If, like I said, if we flip there, we can go towards that 0.55. But now this looks like it, you know, it's potentially breaking down, so holding off on new positions on Big Time. But you know, if this momentum div plays out and we find a bottom on BTC and ETH, I think this can move really well. So option 1, reclaim here and break higher. Option 2, watch for the sweep into here, maybe some structure break, and then we can look for that long as well. Spot bids towards 0.25. But overall, definitely looks like this move has fizzled out, and the true breakout would likely come once this daily trend line is broken again. Other than that, have not got much to talk about on Big Time. I feel like we covered a lot here and some great setups. We'll be setting alerts for this reclaim. Keep an eye on, and equally setting alerts towards the sub 0.27 on a market-wide pullback. This seems like a great area to pick up spot. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.